Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Four Kings Casino and Slots. In the last part, we only played a bit of War because we were still trying to figure out what we were doing, but I finally figured out all of the stuff now of this game, and finally, I know, everything's in order. I know when daily tasks happen, tutorials done. There's nothing in the way of getting us to all the mini games. Win a line or don't pass line bet on. But we're still going to be doing the. Well, I always do today. Because I'll tell you, this game is a brand new addiction for me, because this game is absolutely perfect. This has filled the void in quarantine, this has, where Animal Crossing couldn't, until recently, because I was meant to get Animal Crossing straight away, but because of quarantine, I was stuck, and I wasn't able to get it. I only got it recently on eBay, like a few days ago, and it is the 4th of June, is it now? I think it's the 4th of June, but yeah, we're in the beginning of June now, and if anyone wants to dream about Animal Crossing, let me know, but as you can see, this is the new character of the of the lore of this channel. This is Mr. Bingo Ball, aka ancient like Asian N36. And a good rule of thumb is not to bet more than 10% of your holdings at any one time. I would recommend 5% because, 10% of a thingy can be quite big. But yeah, last time we were having difficulties with the controls. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just pressing buttons, just figuring out what to do. But I tell you, I am quite hot on the Four Kings circuit. I am on quite a lot of the leaderboards here. And I am going to check. Look at this friend list here. These are all fellow bingo goers, poker players. We're going to scroll down through the list here. One of these usernames is a terrible Zelda spammer in Smash. Can you figure out which one of these names it is? We're going to begin with some video Blackjack. Won't do some bingo just yet. Focus on some games at a time, but we will do War as well, because we never got much of War because it was just a quick episode and the batteries did run out. So we'll start with a few games of video Blackjack. And I would like to. I will be generous, and I will be giving out, casino advice, like blackjack strategies and advice. For example, for one here, I don't know if all casinos do this, like real casinos, but in this game, well, in the blackjack, in both video blackjack and normal blackjacks, the dealers always stick on 17. So even if they hit 16, they still got to hit a card. And the reason I'm saying this is because you know you want to stick on higher numbers, but depending on depending on what card it got to begin with, because you've always got to assume that they're always going to have a 10. They're always going to have a 10 at the back. See, for example, there was a jack, so that was a 10. And you know, for example, if they're on 16 or 15, it's highly likely that they could probably, draw out a 10. So, if they're on like 15 or 14, 16, there's a good chance they may bust. I mean that's the trick. Like, always assume that there is a 10, because as you see, we can see our cards, but the blackjack dealer can't see. I know blackjack experts would know about this, but like, for those that are interested in this game, want to join me on the casino circuit. So we want to aim for 20 at least here. We're not probably going to win much here. Because I'll tell you right now, that's that's a 20. I mean that's a 10. That's a. And if that's 3, oh no, it was 16. Not bad there, but still. This game, blackjack's so rigged. Video game blackjack is so rigged. I mean, sure, you can do the card counting trick where, if there's more 10s, more likely to not be a 10, or, if you've been given a card which ain't a 10, the next one's probably going to be a 10. Actually, we got thrashed there because, well, we got the daily award for that. So a few more games of this, and like, for example, if you've been given a 10, then the next card probably might not be a 10. So always good to give it a go. Because all I feel like it's going to be like a 10. Because don't forget, your jacks, queens, kings, and 10s are 10s. And apparently, blackjack tables. Apparently, they put 16. They put 6 decks in a blackjack shuffling. Well, so that basically means, it's not a 16 out of 52 chance. It's, well, 1652 times, well, 6, so 308, which is still a 16 by 52 chance, but I may as well stand on all of these and hope that he busts. Hope that we've drawn out enough to give him a 10. You know what? I'm gonna guess that the next thing that draws out's a 10. So if I have that one. Yeah, what do I? Yeah. But it didn't matter because you always got to say he's got a 10 at the back. And there is free bingo soon, so I guess it's time to show you bingo. You know, my second favourite game, you know, on here. Of course, first being poker. If the poker tables, if the bingo thing's not ready yet, then we will just move on to. I guess get the daily bonuses, so play some craps next. Hey, fellow, my people, my fellow bingo heads, witness. The game's close to finishing. Like basically, like I guess it's like the American style of bingo. Actually, it does different patterns. But we're aiming for the free one, which is just matched corners. Just hide that.
And 34.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that just yet, so. Oh, hang on, is there some argument in the chat?
50.
Yeah, once I've done a few episodes of these, I will gather around. Actually, these two are in my squad.
Oh, 64.
They're in my squad, so yeah, I've got a casino squad, and I'm so proud of this casino squad. I'm gonna see if I can activate a Discord chat on them. You know, join them. They'll join me in a game of poker because. I guess I should mention the bingo head, you basically win a game of bingo but with fewest numbers as possible, like not the corners one, not the free one, but like if you can get if you can win the bingo in 20 numbers or less, you get the, because I was mentioning but you do get the full numbers one where it's like the whole card, you get that one, but for us in England, we like our line, our two lined, and our full house. Like that's how we roll here in, you know, the UK. Actually, the super slots 3 times and get 5 black. Those are some of our weekly ones. So while we're here, we will play some craps. We've got some dice to roll with. Just hide the chat because we don't need the chat. I completely forgot what the date. Win a pass or don't pass bet line, okay? Basically, all I know about like thingy. Oh, there we go. Win a pass or don't mind pass bet in. We better read instructions. What's a don't pass? Win on 2, 3, 7, 1, push 12. Also the pass line was 7. Ah, okay. you know, like the ones you can pretty much like figure out are, you know, roll double threes, roll double twos. Like any craps is roll 2, 3, or 12. Don't know why that makes them numbers crap. I don't know. And of course, you can't do any of these bets here until, you know, a non-7 rolls. Then you can just, well, like these ones, you can't. These are not activated until a 7 has been, well, a non-7 has been rolled, because basically 7, it resets the board. So like, you can keep these chips will stay on. I'll show you an example. Yeah, I'll chuck 1 in there. Since the 7 wasn't in play, that means the top thingy's on now, which means we can bet anywhere up here. And you can bet on these ones as well. However, these turn right off one of the 7 rolls. Like, for example, whatever you roll on these hard bets here, you don't lose them straight away. You can keep rolling. For example, they won't take that off me unless a 7 is rolled. Because 7's like the big reset. Oh, that's a good sign here. Because I know there's an achievement if I roll the double 1 or the 1 and 2. So that is what we're riding on here. Come on, double 1s. Yeah, well, these go straight away. It's only when you get to these hard bets where. I'm gonna have a guess that a 9 might pop up next, so. There we go, got the 8 there, so. Actually, the 7 resets and we can't make a bet here. Or, you know, a bet here. As you can see, where we had that double 5 goes because the 7 was rolled, so. Feels weird because like, you know, 7's meant, I think 7's meant to be like you're often going to get a 7, but it doesn't feel like that really. Yeah, I mainly just roll and hope for the best, really, in that game. You know, just place my chips on what I think might appear and hope a 7 doesn't reset me stuff. But I think we're ready for the free bingo, and we're very upset if we do miss out on the free bingo. Yeah, so if you've got a Nintendo Switch, but I think this might be multi-platform, I'm not sure. Let me know if it is multi-platform. But this game's completely free. So grab the game and we might be able to make a head start. We might not be too late. I might be able to jump in. Sadly no. We don't have to go into bingo just yet. I'm sure a lot of you know how to bingo. Match numbers with what's called out, get the pattern. Let's see what the next one is. If it's a line, we'll do that. Oh, it's the anchor. No. I have to dab 500 times. I mean, that's the weekly challenge, so I don't need that just yet. So, you know, let's end this on a few games of war, because we didn't get much time for that one. Sir, I don't mean to be pandering on, but could you place your bet already? Yeah, like, this is basically easy blackjack. This is just basically just be dealt the highest card. You know, is your card higher than the dealer's? Congratulations, you won. Oh, his queen, the king beat the 5 because it was higher. That's basically it. The only tip I can give out for this is, if you think that the next bets, you know, that you're going to beat them in the next round, then, you know, bet as, you know, as good as you want. If you, for example, the reason I'm betting here, if we don't win this one, or if we do win this one, so there's 2 of us joining here. I haven't said that was a good example yet, because I have a feeling if because what I do is, after like winning one, I bet the lowest. You know, because for example, I always think it's going to be I win, they win, then I win, and they win. It's kind of that mentality, but I think this game's not as fixed as Blackjack, really, because you do kind of win a lot on this. We're not doing alright here. That is 3 losses in a row. But I'll show you now. I'm going to bet the minimum here, and we're going to win it. We're going to win this one. And I'll just keep betting 50s till we get a loss. Then hopefully that loss means we win next one. Of course, card counting always as well. Our dealer today is Mark. We'll just keep betting on 50 now till we lose one, then odds should tell us that. I shouldn't be betting high to begin with. I mean, I'm just showing you a bit. Then we can get a bit cheeky with the bets once I've shown you most of the games here. Like, that's what I should be doing. you can see we've got different angles where we can see the table. You know, what works usefully, especially on poker and that, but oh, just what we needed there. No, that was the last weekly challenge. Basically, you can double or quits to see if you win a tie break, which we're not going to. However, if there is a tie, you can put a tie bet there and then get a 10th of. But since we lost there might be a good chance we win the next one. So hopefully we can put this hypothesis to theory and put. And it worked. But the real question is, do we win again or do we not win again? So let me see if my strategy will work out. Bet the minimum. No, we could have. Put 550 on. Like a lot of threes have been dealt out, so 17 out of 25 RP. Yeah, like basically you get a lot of RP if you bet high. I'm guessing that's. I don't know what RP is. I think it's respect points, but I like to call them risk points because we ran out of time there, we got kicked out. Well, if there was no one else joining, we wouldn't have got kicked out there by a time limit, but I've got to show you a bit more of the war. I know we can earn some crazy RP by going to poker. Well, I guess I'll show you around the other buildings before we enter the free poker. I guess I'll show you the nightclub. Oh, there's the hidden chip, so. This is basically just a nightclub lobby. A few chairs, got a big old dance floor. This man shaking the dollar maker. He's gonna say something in the chat. I'm gonna show you the secret ancient, dance arts of the bingo ball. The ancient dance style, which was passed down to the fellow bingo ball family for generations. Ah, woot woot. Fair enough. But join us in the next part where we're going to hit the poker table. Free poker table, hopefully.